Yeah. Hand hit records on my demo. Did y'all boys not get the memo? I do not stay at the Intercontinental in anything.
Weather for January 13th is 6 degrees, feels like it's 1 degree. Later tonight we're going to get a chance of rain, it's going to drop down to -1, but it's going to feel like -6 with wind chill.
This is OGN, I'm here with Curtis Scott right now, and we're going to ask him some questions about carbon emissions. Curtis, how do you feel about the amount of cars on the streets these days, the pollution it's causing?
I think there's too many, and that we need to stop driving. We should walk
And take the bus?
and take the bus.
That's a good answer. How do you plan to assess your personal carbon emissions?
Stop driving as much.
Do you drive?
Yeah.
Carbon emissions is destroying our atmosphere, heating it up, and melting the ice caps. Trees taking carbon dioxide and changing it into oxygen.
Carbon emissions is a greenhouse gas that affects the Earth's temperature.
Using fuel-efficient cars helps reduce carbon emissions.
Recycling helps reduce carbon emissions. Walking's a very good way to reduce fossil fuels that pollute our Earth.
Buses help reduce fossil fuels.
If all the owners of these cars took the bus, imagine the reduction of carbon emissions.
Taking the school bus helps reduce carbon emissions.
Do you think local grown fruits help reduce carbon emissions?
Yeah.
I think so too, yeah.
Hi Chris, how do you reduce carbon emissions?
By riding a scooter.
How do you reduce carbon emissions?
I think you plant trees as often as possible and try and contribute to the emissions in the air.
Is that what you do?
That's exactly what I do.
Great, man.
Thank you.
How do you reduce carbon emission?
I ride the bus, the school bus to Lameth Arena and Alaritas with my boys for game.
How do you save on carbon emissions?
I buy organic herbs.
In what ways do you reduce carbon emissions?
What does that even mean?
How do you save on carbon emissions? You guys think local farmers help reduce carbon emissions?
Yes, I think that.
That wasn't the question that Ray told you to say.
If all the owners of these cars took the bus, imagine the carbon emissions reduction.
Using car...
Are they height?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fresh. Those are popping.
Word.
Oh.